Hi, I'm Rio. I spent lockdown, well, most of lockdown with my family over here in Elands Bay. If you zoom in, this is Elands Bay. It's like my favorite place in the world. So we stay here. And then there's this beautiful estuary, and it's actually just broken through 2 days ago. It's broken through into the sea with all this rain, which is really, really exciting. And if you go up the river, we got Fleur, which is really beautiful. At the moment, it's full of flamingos. It's really, really stunning. We've got this little mountainous bit behind the house, which is really cool. This is sort of what it looks like. It's also my parents' guest house. Advertising one day when COVID's over, you should come stay with us. It's awesome. So the other day we went walking around here in this little section of mountain, and we found some Namakwa burrower scorpions. They were really cool. I quickly took some photos and sent them to some people on Instagram, and they promised me that if I got stung, I wouldn't die, and that it was very unlikely for me to get stung. So we picked them up. It was really cool. They're quite scary. They sort of hiss, but then they calm down after a while and they stop hissing. And my brother got a UV light for Christmas this year, so we put them under the UV light, which was really, really cool. I didn't know scorpions could do that, but apparently most species do glow in the dark, which is really cool. But from the reading I did, I couldn't find any scientific reason for why, but it's awesome. On that side of the mountain, we also found a little southern Cassaurus lizard, which was really cute. And then last November, I found a couple of these caterpillars and was pretty excited. And then in May, Elands Bay was just full of these pine emperor moths. So I've got two, and I'm sure you're going to know, but which one do you think is female? Anybody?
Can I?
Yeah,
Second one.
The
That
first
one.
You think the first one? Yeah. So the first one is female. So the females have less fluffy antenna. The males have really big antenna, and they think that's so that the males have greater sensitivity for female pheromones, which I thought was quite cool. We also found a little gecko on the beach the other day. It's called an Austin's thick-tailed gecko. Thanks to Les and the Virtual Museum for always IDing the funny things that we find. And then during most of lockdown, I've been tutoring the neighbors' kids so that they can get some work done, just for a couple of hours in the morning. These are the two kids, and they're really, really great. And they're really excited, and they don't like sitting still, just like me. So we do a lot of work outside, which is awesome. And the other morning, they came running up to my house. It was about 7:30. I was still in my pajamas. And they came to call me because they'd found something and I had to come see. So I went down the river with them, and they found a little nest, which was really, really exciting. Anybody have any idea what kind of nest it is? What kind of bird?
How big are the eggs?
It was
How big are those eggs?
They're really small. They're about the size of my thumb. Itazo has seen them with me before, so she's gonna know. Not as big as my thumbnail, just like as big as my whole thumb. They were about that big.
Your whole thumb?
Yeah, like sort of that size.
One of the little plovers.
Yes! Yeah, they were little white-fronted plovers. I'm still old. Yeah, I've still got sandpiper ingrained in my mind. But yep, they're white-fronted plovers. So that was really exciting. Unfortunately, we quickly went to check them out, and then we moved away and we sat with the binoculars and looked at them. And I went through the bird app with them, and they had to try to make them idea. I mainly did it, but we tried, and that was quite cool. But unfortunately, the eggs are no longer there. We're not sure what happened, but yeah, they didn't make it. But as me and Ditazo found out monitoring eggs on Robben Island, the survival rate's not great. We also found a little Namakwa dwarf chameleon the other day, which was super, super exciting. And yeah, it's really cool. They're really, really cute.
Mhm.
And yeah, the flowers are coming. They've just started in my neighbor's garden, which is really exciting. She collects the heads at the end of the flower season and then buries them. So she always has the best flowers in her garden. But yeah, and now I'm back in Cape Town. And last weekend I went with a friend to go look for frogs, and we found some Table Mountain ghost frogs outside of their known range, which was really exciting. So Table Mountain ghost frogs are only found or only documented to be found in the perennial streams of Table Mountain. And we found this one in Hout Bay. So that was quite exciting. They've got a really restricted range. Their range is only 9 kilometers squared. So yeah, we were pretty excited to find them there. Yeah, that's pretty much me. I have a really nerdy Instagram account if you want to follow it, because I post photos like that, but that's about it.
Thanks,
you.
Ria. So,
Cool.
so are there questions for Rio?
Oh, my friend Tim took this photo. I didn't take that. He's a fancy photographer. I can't take photos like that. I only take photos with my phone.
Ria, are those normally seen up at Silvermine? Is that the spot where people normally go for these?
I'm not even sure. I don't think so.
Oh.
I think it's just Table Mountain itself. That's why the guys
Okay.
were like really amazed that we found them in Hout Bay.
Yes, I think up Skeleton Gorge is one of the sort of standard places.
Okay.
Yeah, their
Very-
tadpoles are super cool because they're like quite see-through. I've caught their tadpoles. I've caught ghost frog tadpoles before, not Table Mountain ghost frog tadpoles, but the Table Mountain ones are like very special.
And how big is this frog? It's tiny.
Meh.
It's not that. Okay.
No, it's quite big. We also found, I didn't put a picture in. I could find one for you. We also found Cape dwarf frogs, and that was like maybe the size of my thumb. And they're really cool because they don't lay their eggs in water. The male builds makes a little nest, and the female lays her eggs, and he fertilizes them. And when they hatch, the tadpoles like flop around in the moss, but they're not actually in water, which is quite cool.
Wow.
It wasn't very impressive to look at, but yeah. Also, I don't actually have the picture, except on an Instagram story, so I couldn't really share it.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Keep up the enthusiasm
Thanks.
and the work with those kids. Wonderful stuff.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
fun. It's really challenging because they're quite hyper, but it's great.
Sure. But yeah, future biologists in the making there. So keep it up.
Yeah,
Right.
I hope so.
Thanks, Rio. Thanks very
Okay.
much indeed. Greatly
Cool.
appreciate you talking to us. Yeah.